real life. Dependable. Mostly real.
Hi everybody, I'm Chance Willie.
I'm Tim Miller.
And this is Mostly Real News. First off, Donald Trump did not like what Meryl Streep had to say about him at the Golden Globes. That's right, he called her a Hillary flunky. He also said that she lost big.
Apparently missed the fact where she was giving a Golden Globes acceptance speech.
Loser. Hey Tim, Golden Globes? Goldengate! A piss scandal.
That's right, this week Trump was also involved in Goldengate. He was accused of hiring Russian prostitutes to urinate in a bed that the Obama slept in while visiting Moscow.
That is not my pee. I think I would recognize my pee-pee, my own pee-pee. That's my Donald Trump. I'll be working on it, but I got 4 to 8 years, so just bear with me.
What a hell we live in.
What a hell indeed. Speaking of which, Tim, do you mind if I try out a new segment this week?
Oh, I have no control over this show.
All right, let's go to Top 5! Welcome to our new segment, Top 5. This week I'm going to give you the top 5 ways to stick to your New Year's resolution to get healthy. Coming into the top at number 5, fat shaming. We all know that fat shaming is a fun and healthy way to get excited about your fitness goals. Take a high definition picture of yourself, then put it online, and the internet will do the rest for you. Make sure to catch all your shortcomings and all your physical flaws. That's really going to help. Number 4, poison yourself. That's right, microdose all the fattening foods in your house with trace amounts of rat poison. Sure, you'll forget the first couple of times, but before long you'll think twice before reaching for that handful of Nutella. Number 3, time travel. Find yourself as a child in the past and hand yourself a plate of spaghetti. Then slap the spaghetti out of your hand and say, "God hates carbs!" Then step back through the portal in time, and you'll be 30 pounds lighter, plus you'll have religion. Which brings me to number 2, become a Buddhist monk. Shave your head and travel to the remote jungles of Southeast Asia. Dedicate your mind, body, and soul to tirelessly destroying your ego. Subsist on only transcendental meditation and grains of rice every day. If you step out of line, a Buddhist monk will beat you within an inch of your life with a bamboo staff. Watch the pounds fall off. Coming in at number 1 on this week's top 5, good old accountability. That's right. Write down your goals. Log your progress. Take note of your weaknesses, but don't get down on yourself if you mess up. Just try harder not to be a giant piece of shit. That was top 5. Now to Tim with some news.
2 men in Donald Trump masks were recently arrested for fighting in a store in Richmond, Virginia. Apparently everyone noticed whenever they started knocking over a carefully crafted healthcare display made by a man in an Obama mask. Martin Shkreli was taken off Twitter for allegedly harassing Lauren Duca, an editor for Teen Vogue. He asked her to come as his +1 to the inauguration, to which she replied, "I would rather eat my own organs." Martin Shkreli simply asked her to save some for him. The CEO of Sears, Eddie Lampert, has recently announced that they will be shutting down 150 Sears and Kmart outlets across the nation. People couldn't help but notice the Amazon killbot stalking him in the background during the announcement. Kim Jong-un has recently said he could fire an intercontinental missile at the United States at any time. Fortunately, the FBI also reported he said he could quit smoking at any time, and he still hasn't managed to do that. 2 duck hunters were found dead in Texas recently. Apparently, police have a suspect, but they're not sure if he worked with an accomplice.
Japan recalled 2 South Korean ambassadors last week after they erected a statue outside the South Korean consulate which depicted Japanese sex workers in World War II. The Japanese government was of course appalled because the statues did not depict them as busty anime high school students. The Discover Card Company will release a new credit card with an 18-month 0% APR balance on cashback rewards. And the rewards don't stop there, folks. Every time you swipe the card, a bird poops in Shia LaBeouf's mouth. The Kingston Technology Company will release a new thumb drive that can hold 2 terabytes of data. That's about 160 HD movies. Meaning that Mostly Real News pundit Tim Miller will never again say, "How will I fit all this Korean fart porn onto one single storage space?" A clinical study released last Tuesday says that it's still not healthy to clean your ears with Q-tips. Scientists suggest that it's more healthy and hygienic just to kind of let it build up in your ears, the earwax, and then pick it off your Apple headphones with your fingernail. Ivanka Trump will be acting as the first lady in the Trump administration because her dad thinks she's sexy, basically. Michelle Obama's Healthy Lunch initiative will be replaced by Ivanka Trump's new policy, just skip lunch, have a mimosa at 3rd Block, and then purge yourself in the art bathroom.
Welcome to our new segment, Who Tweeted That? Apparently, we are going to be including Twitter in us, our fucking shit show now. So here we go. I'm going to ask Daniel some questions about who tweeted something, because that's obviously very important and newsy. And Daniel's going to give me an answer. So, tweet number 1: the power of the mind is not a joke. A. Half man, half computer, or half computer super physicist Stephen Hawking. B. Oscar-winning actor and Scientologist demigod Tom Cruise. C. Undisputed world heavyweight championship boxer and one-time cannibal Mike Tyson. Or D. Trap rapper legend and East Atlanta Santa Gucci Mane. Yet again, the power of the mind is not a joke.
What kind of choices are those?
Answer the question.
Okay, all right. Cannibal wrestler Mike Tyson, that guy.
Wrong. You're dumb. You don't know things about Twitter. It was D. Trap rapper legend and East Atlanta Santa Gucci Mane.
No, of course.
Yeah, of course it was. Of course it was. Everyone who's on Twitter knows that. I feel it's important to have a direct line of communication with our future president if we truly want change. A. Last hope for the Republic and ancient being, Bernie Sanders. B. Professional curmudgeon and secret fog, Bill O'Reilly. C. Voice of a generation, when he's not being a cock, Kanye West. D. The last light in a beacon of left-wing despair, Alex Jones.
Kanye West?
You got it right! You knew that. You knew what happened on Twitter. Do you feel important now? Do the people on Twitter feel important now? You're on our show! I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you'll work for all of the American people as aggressively as you've worked for your ratings. This was to Donald Trump, by the way. A. Government warrior princess Elizabeth Warren. B. Ex-Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. C. Future host of The Apprentice, Barack Obama. Or D. In this hoe and amateur boxer, Soulja Boy. It's a question about Twitter. A. Government warrior princess Elizabeth Warren. B. Ex-Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know, it's C. It's C.
Future host of The Apprentice, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
You think Barack Obama tweeted at Donald Trump?
I don't know.
I'm done with this show. I don't know why we're here. I don't know what this is.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Mostly Real News this week. We talked about Goldengate, Donald Trump, piss scandal.
Martin Shkreli being a cannibal.
Martin Shkreli is a cannibal.
Donald Duck may have killed a man.
Cartoons are violent, and don't let your children watch them under any circumstances.
Make them watch this.
This is better content. This is the internet. Watch, like, subscribe, leave some comments for us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Chance Willie.
I'm Timothy Miller.
That was Mostly Real News.
What?